It's cold, it's gray, but hopefully the rain stays away. You're tuned in to KCOU 88.1 as we bring you Missouri Tiger Baseball. Hello and welcome, baseball fans. I'm Daniel Trivinos, alongside Tyler Derrick, broadcasting from Taylor Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. We have an exciting one for you this afternoon as the Tigers play in the rubber match of this Big 12 game with the Texas Tech Red Raiders. The Tigers currently sitting 7th, could jump up to 5th in the conference standings with the win today. And Friday night, the Tigers blew out the Raiders 11-1, but then followed it up with a loss 6-4 yesterday afternoon, despite a 3-run rally in the 9th inning. So they did have some momentum coming into the end of the game, and hopefully it carries over. 1-2 count now, and says Trisney looks to put away Tomlinson. And a line drive into left field instead, and that'll drop as Connor Mack plays it on a hop and fires back in. So a leadoff single for the Red Raiders. That's exactly what they like to see. And Tomlinson, a solid hitter overall in the season, batting .298. Brandon Champagne in center field, actually shading more towards the right. Looks like he just made an adjustment there. And left field way to the right, so they are playing Paez to hit to the right side. Instead, it's a chopper to the shortstop, Jesse Santo. Easy play for him. Dug out by the first baseman, Derrick Garcia. And that is the third out of the inning. So no runs, no walks, 1 hit and no errors. And we'll move to the bottom of the first inning here at Taylor Stadium. Tie game 0-0. And you're listening to KCOU 88.1. The lineup for the Tigers. Batting first in left field, Connor Mack. Batting second, the center fielder, Brandon Champagne. Batting third, the first baseman, Derrick Garcia. Batting fourth, Jonah Schmidt, the designated hitter. Batting fifth, Blake Brown, the right fielder. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Jesse Santo. Seventh, the catcher, Ben Turner. Eighth, the third baseman, Dylan Everett. And ninth, the second baseman, Andrew Thigpen. But he did a good job there as Popsky drives one into center field. Champagne giving chase, and that is over the wall. And Popsky will touch them all. And the Texas Tech Red Raiders take a 1-0 lead. How about that? A 2-0 pitch to Popsky, and he takes it into right center field. And it was a line drive shot home run. That got out quick. The wind is blowing slightly towards right, so it might have helped a little, but just a well-hit ball there. And to our point from earlier, throwing strikes, you always want to get ahead of the count. And then maybe you can start to nibble on the corners as a pitcher and try and look for the strikeout, but always come back for just getting the out. There's nothing wrong. Obviously, you see with an 0-2 pitch, there you go. Says Trisney looking for the corner, misses with the ball, but there's nothing wrong with coming back later in the at-bat and putting a good pitch in the strike zone. 1-2 pitch, off-speed pitch, change-up low and away. Third baseman playing well in. Middle infield looking to turn the double play, though. And it's a bunt over to the pitcher. Shaman throws over to second. They'll throw over to first, but not in time. So no double play there, but a good job by the pitcher, Von Shaman, to throw over to second and get the lead runner. And Thigpen's moving. The throw down to second. Oh, he's toast. A solid throw. Not necessarily the best jump, but just not necessarily the greatest combination. A fastball and a well-thrown ball by the catcher. And Thigpen is out. And the pitch by Von Shaman. Chopped over to the right side and leaping grab by the first baseman, Hagen, and that'll be out number 3. So 1 hit, no errors, and no runs. The Tigers continue to trail 1-0 as we move to the top of the 4th inning here at Taylor Stadium. You're listening to KCOU 88.1, and we'll be right back. But 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. A strike on David Paez. Batting .286 on the season, but 0 for 1 today. Only 1 home run for him. That sort of tells a story. 1 home run for your cleanup hitter. But it also adds to the strategy of the game as that ball is driven to right field. And how about that? Just as we say it, Paez hits it over the wall. And he'll touch them all as the second solo shot of the game gives the Texas Tech Red Raiders a 2-0 lead here in the top of the 4th. The only place that the wind is really blowing towards is straightaway right field. And both shots we've seen have been to right center, and that time right over Blake Brown's head in right field. As Trisney's got to be a little frustrated here. He's given up a home run to Paez, who only had 1 coming into the game, and Popsky, who did not have a single home run this season. The 3-2 pitch by Trisney. We'll see what he comes with. The windup and the pitch. Off-speed pitch. Got him. Out in front. And welcome back. You're listening to KCOU 88.1. I'm Dale Trivinos alongside Tyler Derrick here at Taylor Stadium. A Big 12 baseball matchup between the Missouri Tiger baseball team and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. The Red Raiders lead here in the bottom of the fifth, 2-0 after a couple of solo shots. Home runs over the right field wall.
Does have quite a few strikeouts.
And he chops it over to the right side. The second baseman fields it, throws over to first. And the Tigers squander a huge opportunity in the bottom of the sixth. Can't get a run after they loaded the bases. No runs, no hits, no errors. We'll move to the top of the seventh. The Tigers trail 3-0. You're listening to KCOU 88.1. An unfortunate situation for the Tigers is now, with just one hit in the game, are being shut out. There's a chopper over to the third baseman, Everett, thrown over to first. Oh, they're going to call him safe. A bang-bang play at first base. Garcia, the first baseman, not happy with it. It was a tough play for Everett. Right, if anyone's ever been to a baseball park, you'll see that there's a hitter's eye behind the pitcher. Well, that's for a guy who's throwing three-quarters or overhand. Mm-hmm. You throw a guy in there who's throwing submarine, well, now you're looking at the ground. It's a really weird place to be looking for the ball, and plus the ball moves differently. 1-2 pitch, check swing, got him. McCormick strikes out the last two batters. We'll move to the bottom of the seventh. One hit, no runs, no errors. And the Tigers still trailing 3-0. You're listening to KCOU 88.1, and we'll be right back. And we'll move to the bottom of the ninth. Don't go anywhere. The game is tied 3-3. The Tigers have come alive lately. We'll see if they can get a win here in the bottom of the ninth. You're listening to KCOU 88.1. We'll be right back. And all they need is one run, and that run is in scoring position. Mack, the leadoff hitter. After him, it'll be Brandon Champagne and then Eric Garcia. Hopefully, he doesn't even get that far. Tigers trailed by 3, had done nothing for 6 innings, and then the bottom of the seventh managed to score 3 in one inning. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive into center field. That ball will split the outfielders, and here comes Appleman, and the Tigers have won it.
It's a walk-off.
That's a walk-off indeed. A 4-3 win for the Tigers. That's Connor Mack. He's been fantastic this year in late-game situations, has won it before, and again, today, he comes through. Connor Mack on a 1-2 pitch looked terrible on the pitch just before. And he hits a line drive into center, and that ball sliced in between the outfielders. No chance for the center fielder, Barrett Barnes. And Appleman, with his ample speed, manages to score and win this ball game. Now, you listen to KCOU. For Tyler Derrick, I'm Daniel Trivinos. Thank you very much. The final score, the Missouri Tigers in a walk-off win against the Texas Tech Red Raiders, 4-3. Thank you for listening, and we'll be back some other time.